ironic. Back. Actually, no. Technically, I'm not back because this is a special episode of Undercard. The reason it's special is because we finally hit 100 subscribers, which means we can finally actually name the channel. How did we accomplish this? Because of y'all. Yeah, realistically, I know it sounds kind of corny, and it sounds basically just how you're supposed to do things nowadays, but we honestly could not have done it without all 100 subscribers. That's actually a fact. I hope that we have 100 subscribers because we're doing something right. But if not, hey, you know what? It's whatever. We have 100 subscribers. Y'all get to my treat to y'all for basically being part of the 100. I changed up. I had some plans for Undercard. You know how usually Undercard is the show that has, you know, like the underdeveloped talent or the talent that's coming in and stuff like that. This time around, all the championships are going to be on the line. Every fucking championship, aside from the prospect because I didn't have room, but the women's, the tag team, and the heavyweight titles are all on the line. I was going to hold these matches off until August 11th for our pay-per-view, but now, since we have 100 subscribers, you get them. You get them early. See, I am a bountiful promoter. Or I'm just really fucking thankful that y'all put us at 100 subscribers. So, with all that mildly mushy stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and see what we got here. So first off, I have a new championship match format. Basically, the way it goes is it's best 2 out of 3 falls. I kind of stole that from PWA, but I really like that style. And the ring count for a championship match, or a ring out count for a championship match, is 20 instead of 10. So it's actually, realistically, it should help cut back on that, on the winning by count out type thing. You can't lose a championship by count out, but you can you can retain a championship by count out. So, you know, we just kind of got that alleviated. It's at a 20 for championship matches, so hopefully that fixes things. As far as the matches go, our first one is going to be Susan Reyes, who beat Jolene, I believe, last week to become the #1 contender, versus Candy Hart, of course, 2 out of 3 falls. Our second match is going to be the Blackwells, who, by the grace of the wrestling gods, made it into the triple threat ladder match to even be in this match, to win the #1 contendership. The Bunnies were supposed to be in the match, but the Blackwells actually, I don't know if it was the Blackwells' fault or one of the Bunnies' fault, but the Bunnies actually got injured, or one of the Bunnies actually got injured during the qualifying match for the ladder match, and that's why we ended up putting the Blackwells in the ladder match, and the ladder match was fairly fucking good, if I do say so myself, and the Blackwells came out winning. It's not a popular decision, but I feel it's the right decision. However, with it being, or the reason I think it's the right decision, is now we get a rematch. The rematch for the ages, realistically. We get the Blackwells versus the Masked Saboteurs for the iNCW Tag Team Championships. The Masked Saboteurs answered the challenge of the Blackwells when they were real close to vacating the titles and getting their own world titles. The Masked Saboteurs answered the call, answered the challenge, and defeated the Blackwells. Dethroned the Blackwells, who've been holding this title for a fucking minute. Now we get a rematch between the two. This whole match the story tells itself for this match. And then, in a true potential underdog story, we have Randy Razor versus Troy the Info Warrior Steel. Holy shit. Randy Razor has been... Randy and Info Warrior actually came in about the same time. Info Warrior just progressed a little bit quicker. But Randy Razor, who was it? It was a while back. I believe it may have been Kojo. He defeated someone that was pretty high caliber to become the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship. And now he has to go on to fight the Info Warrior. These two, like I said, they came in at the same time, but to my knowledge, their paths have never crossed. They crossed today with championship rules. 2 out of 3 falls, 20 count ring outs. This is going to be a huge show. This is going to be a long show. If you need snacks, if you need to take a piss, if you need a drink, I suggest you go do it now, because we're about to just go bell to bell. So with all that out of the way, time to get into some undercard action. And it's only fitting that this special episode takes place in the birthplace of iNCW, a random fucking school gymnasium in the middle of Louisiana. The birthplace is the place we're going to do the 100 sub special. This is awesome. Also, if you follow us on Facebook, which I'm sure you do, because that's probably where you heard about this from, right? If you follow us on Facebook, we actually have a, oh my God. We actually have or I personally put out a challenge to everyone who follows the iNCW. I said that I would, once we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, I would let the other members of the iNCW, or in some cases, members by association, choose different tattoos or tattoo designs for me to get, and then we would post them on our Facebook page, and I would let everyone else vote on which one I got. Once the votes are all tallied in, and once I actually have the money to go get the tattoo, which now I got to start putting money aside for that, we're going to, as long as the artist is okay with it, we're going to live stream me getting the tattoo that y'all voted for. A lot of people forgot about it. I didn't, because I am a man of my word. I get to choose the placement, but don't worry, I'm going to have it visible, because I feel like if it's something that I challenged people for, that it should be visible so that way I can tell the story of it. It's a good story. It's an internet story, and if you know me, you know against the internet. But yeah, it would be pretty cool. There's a specific reason why I chose so few people to choose the designs. And that's because of the few designs that I've had people mention to me today, all of them would get me fired from my job, except for the ones that I said people could, except for the ones from the people I accept submissions from, which is fucking weird. So first off, we got Susan Reyes. Kind of try to jump back to the wrestling action. We got Susan Reyes going to the ring. She's actually, she chose the color red. She started managing or being a valet for Insanity. Insanity being a former heavyweight champion. She's actually been able to step her game up. She was successful in a 2 out of 3 falls match last week against Jolene. Some would say that Jolene kind of fucked that up whenever she went for a high-risk maneuver when she didn't have to. But the history books say that Susan Reyes beat Queen Jolene to become the #1 contender for the women's title, and that is how it goes. Next up, we have Candy Hart, gonna make her way to the ring. Candy Hart, it's kind of, you would think it's kind of stressful for her. She's wanting to keep at least one title belt at home. We'll see where this goes, but I mean, it's been really good for her and for Kickstart to both have a title just chilling at the house, at least one of the two being champion. Kickstart had a successful return, or not necessarily successful, but it could have went way worse. He got his ass whooped again, but I mean, it was Victor Sokolov in a cage. He challenged him. Viktor Sokolov knocked him unconscious instead of escaping the cage, which is fucking insane. But from what I've heard, Kickstart is not as badly injured as he was the first time he got jumped. So he should still be good for weekly competition. I completely keep forgetting to redo that women's title. It's very plain. I'm not proud of it, but we'll visit that at some point. Susan Reyes looking ready to go. Looking kind of evil in the eyes. I don't know if that... We're just going to say that's contacts. We're not going to have anything. There's not going to be any special reason behind that. And you got Candy Hart holding that title tight. Holding the title high above her head. Hopefully she walks out of here the same way. If Susan Reyes wins, it's not going to be any detriment to Candy Hart. Susan Reyes is a fucking hell of a competitor from what I've seen so far. Same goes for Candy Hart. We're in for a damn good match. And here we go. Ref calls for the bell. Collar and elbow tie up into a side headlock. Flipped her over. Oh, and a punch to the face. Candy Hart giving up some size, but powering through, putting Susan Reyes against the ropes. Referee gonna break him. Is it gonna be a clean break? Yes. Oh, Susan Reyes with a kick to the midsection and a short DDT. Candy Hart with an uppercut. Collar and elbow tie up again. Oh, went for an arm. Oh, from a wrist lock into a keyhole. Looks like Candy's trying to get... Oh, and a sweep of the leg. That is one way to get advantage over the larger opponent. Sweep the leg, hope for the best. Went for a drop kick. Susan Reyes had it scouted. And goes for a scoop slam. Candy Hart out the back door. Swings Susan into the ropes. Goes over. Under the bridge. Oh, nice Hurricane Rana takeover. Gonna take the fight to the outside. There is a count of 20. Susan wants to stay inside. She knows that's where she's going to stand the best chance. Candy has the championship advantage. I don't see her abusing it, but just in case, Susan wants to keep it inside. Goes for the tip. No. Susan managed to get her ponytail under the rope. Oh, big chop by Candy Hart. Snapmare takeover. May have had a handful of ponytail there, but I'm not going to call it. And goes for the stretch. Looking to take out some of the strength from Susan Reyes. Ooh, slap to the face. And a drop kick to the lower back. Susan Reyes wasn't feeling it. And a spear. Holy shit. Out of nowhere with the spear. Hurricane Rana. And dragging Candy to the center of the ring. Got her in a leg triangle. And an elbow to the top of the head. Susan putting forth some offense real quick. Went for a headbutt. Caught an elbow instead. Candy Hart with the flying crossbody. Ooh, and a jawbreaker from Susan. Susan with a flying crossbody of her own goes completely through Candy. Kick to the midsection. Oh, with a twist of fate. Goes for the pin. Wasting no time. 1, 2, no. Candy out at 2. Candy with a jawbreaker of her own. And a belly-to-belly suplex on Susan. Will she go for the pin? Going for the leg. Susan reverses. Susan pandering to the crowd, trying to get them behind her. Oh! Or she was winding up a big right hand, sending Candy to the mat. Candy catches the leg with a dragon screw. Slides back in the ring. Both women looking to keep this match going in the ring as much as possible. Candy's going to want to win this the best way she can. Oh, and another twist of fate. Oh, she's not going to finish it there. It didn't do the job last time. Oh, and a swinging DDT. Drags Candy to the center of the ring. Looking for the pin here. Ref getting into the position. 1, 2. No, Candy out at 2. Remember, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. The first fall is yet to go to any of these competitors. Susan's up top, going for that moonsault. That was a little close. Went for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Got the first pinfall. Caught Candy in a reverse DDT. Clothesline. And another. Oh! Step up heel kick by Susan. What is she thinking here? Oh! Susan went for a leg drop and missed completely. You think she would have learned from when Jolene tried to do a crossbody? Candy was standing too close to the ropes for that one. Susan. Oh! With an inverted twist of fate. Goes for a quick pin. 1, 2. No! Candy out at 2. And a jumping neck breaker. I'll figure out what that's called one day. I don't see it often. I say that. I see it every match. Oh, and another DDT. Susan dragging Candy to the center ring. Candy's lifeless. This might be it. We got a new champ. 1, 2, 3. Susan Reyes is your new women's champion. That was effective. I don't want to call it a no contest, but Susan Reyes dominated all of that match. Look at that, multiple twists of fates. She came here. Susan Reyes went from just, having a few matches on Undercard to just barreling through the entire women's division on Undercard. Candy Hart must not have been expecting. First of all, if you're a champion, you should always be expecting to have to defend your title. So maybe she just wasn't ready for this match, but now she's going to have time to sit back, think about it. And Susan gets to bask in the glow that is the golden or the pink belt for iNCW, the women's division. She gets to just enjoy herself, sit atop the throne, and wait for the other women to come up and dethrone her. 2 straight pinfalls. 2 straight clean pinfalls. Alrighty. Next up, we have the Blackwells, Aaron and Tommy, versus the Mass Saboteurs, Mass Saboteur 1 and Mass Saboteur 2. I was told, finally, by a manager of theirs, who will remain nameless for the time being, but I was told how to tell the difference between them. There's a slight issue. I've slept and drank a lot since then, so I don't remember. So we're just going to go back to not knowing which one is which, and, just enjoying some good old-fashioned confusion. A lot of people aren't behind the Blackwells being in this match, and that's 100% fine. A lot of people shouldn't be behind the Mass Saboteurs being in this match. These are some dastardly old school sons of bitches, to put it lightly. This is just going to be... I'm hoping for just some good old-fashioned tag team action, because I don't expect anyone to cheer for anyone. I don't... I don't know. This was supposed to be the Bunnies versus the Saboteurs. And it was not in the cards. First off, we have the Blackwells making their way to the ring. Tommy decided to put away the Antifa gear and go for his MMA background. Aaron has decided to stick with the oil tycoon. It turns out they lost the titles, so they lost the paycheck that came with the titles. Aaron was stumbling around the desert in depression and found an oil spill, or an oil well. Whatever it is you find. I don't know how the fuck he found it just stumbling around. I feel like there's some missing pieces to that puzzle. But apparently now he is an oil tycoon, which means the Blackwells will be getting paid no matter what championships they have. Tommy Blackwell donning that the Blackwell's I'm just gonna call it the Blackwell kanji on the back of his jacket, because him and his mom both wear it, and they seem to be tearing people up. Aaron's just along for the ride, which I mean I would expect from any drunk rich person. Tommy with some new piercings and a new haircut. Had to get all that blue out of his hair somehow. And here come the masked saboteurs. The masked saboteurs, dominant so far in the tag team division. I think they've had like 1 or 2 matches. But they've been doing fairly well. For themselves, at least. The masked saboteurs looking for that first clean title defense. They, you know what? I'm gonna quit throwing the wool over people's eyes. They're not looking for any type of clean title defense. They're just looking to defend the shit however they can. Expect one of them to pull some brass knuckles and get caught by the ref. Expect one of them to try a low blow and expect the other one to try to get a count out. Like, that's why we jacked it up to 20. These motherfuckers are just here to win the damn belts. I'm tired of reading off this fucking paper that an undisclosed name has given me. No, this is stupid. I understand we're supposed to be against the Blackwells, but realistically, like, that's like, this match is like, if you're against the Blackwells, you're just voting for the shiniest piece of shit. I don't... Fans letting everybody know how they feel about the Blackwells. Now the fans are going to let everybody know how they feel about the masked saboteurs. These guys right here. The bunnies are supposed to be in here. The Briggs family is supposed to be in here. The Resistance is supposed to be in here. Anyone but the Blackwells. Here we fucking go. 2 out of 3 falls. We could be here for a minute. Oh, went for a clothesline. Aaron ducked under and caught him with a step-up knee. Gonna start kicking him with his penny loafers. Getting the match underway with some rich guy shoes. And a big discus punch by Aaron Blackwell. Saboteur has Aaron tied in the tree of woe, and a kick to the chest. While I don't necessarily want the Blackwells to win, I would really like to see the titles off of the masked saboteurs. Look at it, going for a camel clutch already, rope break. The masked saboteurs surveying their prey. Got him in a front face lock. Taking Aaron over to the corner. Big kick to the gut. Oh! Blatant choke. 5 count, ref. Where's the 5 count? The masked saboteurs, while the Blackwells have family, you know what? The masked saboteurs may even be family. I don't know. But while the Blackwells openly have family going for them, the masked saboteurs are just tag team tacticians. What is this? Oh! One of them held Aaron Blackwell in place while the other dove off the middle rope and punched him in the face. Deep arm drag by Aaron Blackwell. And he's going for a punch of his own. A right hand for a right hand. Tags in Tommy. Ooh, got the claw. Tearing away at Tommy's muscle. Oh! Tommy Blackwell sweeps in with a leg sweep. Sweeps in with the leg sweep. That's fucking retarded. Shouldn't have said that. Went for a belly to belly. Got caught with a chop. Went for a double sledge. Ooh, back elbow to the face of Tommy Blackwell. And hung him out to dry on the top rope. Oh! Step up, thrust kick right to the chin of the masked saboteur. Went for a grab, missed completely, and a big scoop slam. Drags Tommy over to the corner. Oh! Tommy with a super kick to the new the fresher masked saboteur at this point. Clothesline to the outside. Here's where we're going to see the tag team action. The referee has a count of 2. We got 18 more to go. We'll see how quickly that's abused. Both these teams know for getting count-out victories. Both of them. So Tommy with a series of kicks to the thigh, or to the calves rather, to the knees. Referee is at a count of 6. And the masked saboteur, okay, threw Tommy back into the ring. Oh, got Tommy up. Oh, big gut buster. Military press into a gut buster. That will take the wind out of your sails. That will slow you the actual fuck down. Got Tommy tied up. Oh, big knee sending Tommy right back outside. The Masked Saboteur flexing, letting everybody know his physique, that of an old school wrestler. Tommy trying to take him back over to his corner. Maybe where Aaron can help him out, but the Masked Saboteur was having none of it. And a big vertical suplex on the outside. Went for a bear hug. Referee is at a count of 6. Tommy has the fingers locked. Ooh! Left his midsection wide open for the Masked Saboteur to get out of it. And a big scoop slam on the outside. Big hook to the... Oh my God! Ripping away at the eyes. Referee is at a count of 10. We're halfway there. Referee at a count of 12. Tommy tags in Aaron. The Masked Saboteur gets back in. Big clothesline from Aaron Blackwell. Went for a fancy kick and missed every last bit of it. Went for an elbow, got caught in the gut with a kick. Masked Saboteur has him up and a vertical suplex, shutting down any type of momentum. If they were looking to get a victory over the Blackwells, now would be the chance. Tommy is down outside, cannot answer any type of danger his dad may be in. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. The Masked Saboteur kicked Aaron. Aaron got up, not phased a bit. And the Blackwell Stampede. Multiple kicks to the midsection of the Masked Saboteur. Just driving boots deep into the midsection, in the sternum, in the chest cavity. Swings Tommy out and a drop kick. Say what you will about the Blackwells, but damn, they got some tag team. Oh, 1 Masked Saboteur versus 2 Blackwells. And Aaron is getting his face dribbled into the turnbuckle. Tommy is setting up for something. Tommy's the legal man. Oh, went for a punt and missed. Aaron is unconscious in the center of the ring. Tommy has the Masked Saboteur up. Oh, with a gut buster of his own. Coming off the ropes. Drop kick to the side of the head. Told him to suck it. That is some infringement. The ref is not counting. The ref is down. Everything is going to hell right now. Arm drag into a cartwheel, into a knee. Tommy known to be all flash and a little bit of steak. Simmering steak, what have you. Tommy's setting up for that Blackwell knee. Oh no, the enziguri. The enziguri caught the Masked Saboteur, busted him wide open. The Masked Saboteur is enraged. Taking Tommy, throwing him to the outside. The Masked Saboteur gonna capitalize on the outside. Aaron may be there to help his son out. Oh! Aaron went for a running knee. Missed just in the nick of time. Fireman's carry takeover. Collar and elbow tie-up this late in the match. The Masked Saboteur sending Tommy into the corner. Oh! Big European uppercut. Looked like he might have hit him in the chest with that one. Oh, went for another one. Tommy got out of the way. Sending the Masked Saboteur into the corner. Kick to the midsection, couple headbutts. Tommy's going for that low rope drop kick. Ooh! Both heels to the face. You got to think he's going to go for a pin right here. 1, 2. No, the Masked Saboteur is in to save the day. This is one of the matches I was talking about where if you got to go to the bathroom, you should have done it. It's going to be a minute. This is 2 out of 3 falls. We're going to be here for a while. Masked Saboteur has the abdominal stretch, goes for the claw, has the claw locked in on Tommy Blackwell. Will Tommy submit? No. He fell back out of the hole. 1. Got a 1 count before Aaron was in there to break it up. You would think, being the champions, the Masked Saboteurs would make sure to keep Tommy or Aaron, whichever one is not the legal man, at bay. Stomping on the hands. It's going to be fairly difficult to get a decent punch in with a broken hand, I'll tell you that. Deep arm drag by Tommy. Oh, drop toe hold. The Masked Saboteur has Tommy tied up in the ropes. Tommy says the Masked Saboteur, the ref is down. Tommy taking some time to talk shit. Definitely not wise right now against the Masked Saboteurs, but hey, you know, do what you got to do to get your point across. Keep in mind that we have still one more match after this. So if you want to get back on, okay, there we go. Tommy getting out of the way again, went for another super kick. The Masked Saboteur caught it. Gonna break the knee trying to go for some nonsense like that. Has Tommy up. Oh, pile driver. One thing I love about old school wrestlers, they will lock in that pile driver so damn fast. Has Tommy. Has the claw locked in. Oh, squeezing, just ripping at the abdominal muscles. Gonna pin Tommy a little bit closer to the inside of the ring. Masked Saboteur's running in, looking for the interference. Oh, Aaron dove on the ref. Aaron Blackwell dove on the ref when he couldn't get to Tommy to break up the count. The Masked Saboteur is livid, taking advantage of the ref being out, choking the shit out of Tommy Blackwell. Sends him back into the ropes. Oh, a running European uppercut again. Oh, step up thrust kick. Tommy now keeping the Masked Saboteur separated from the other Masked Saboteur. Sends him into the ropes. Just talking shit again. Not going to get anything done. This is, oh my God, this is absurd. This is one of the worst displays of sportsmanship I have ever heard. Letting the Masked Saboteur out of the corner again, only to get caught with a scoop slam. You only have yourself to blame for that, Tommy. Masked Saboteur goes again. Tommy sends him back into the corner. There we go. Goes for some type of maneuver. The Masked Saboteur reverses double leg takedown, and hammer fists rain down on Tommy's face. Sends Tommy into the corner. The Masked Saboteurs. Oh, we've seen this before. Has him set up. Oh, the avalanche pile driver. You better be prepared to split up what Aaron's about to do. Oh! Both Saboteurs wildly going after Aaron Blackwell. You could probably go for another pin on Tommy. No, Tommy back to his feet. Shoulder block. Big clothesline. The Masked Saboteur raking at the face of Tommy Blackwell. Tommy with an elbow to the midsection and a clothesline, sending the Masked Saboteur to the outside. Tommy takes this time to taunt. Could get out there and be attacking and like furthering his chances of victory, but instead decides to taunt. The Masked Saboteur punched to the midsection, went for a Mongolian chop, countered by Tommy Blackwell. Tommy went for a kick, countered by the Masked Saboteur, hit him with a Mongolian chop, then a cross chop to the midsection, and now the Masked Saboteur is murdering Tommy Blackwell. Just old school style beatdown. Tommy Blackwell's been busted open. Referee is at a count of 7. The Masked Saboteur, wisely or unwisely, depending on what fence you're sitting on, sends Tommy back into the match. Or back into the ring, rather. Tommy goes for an... Oh! The Masked Saboteur wisely going after Aaron this time. Tommy getting attacked from all angles. Looks like he's going for a big power slam. Has the pin. 1, 2, 3. The first fall goes to the Saboteurs. Masked Saboteur sends Tommy into the corner. Up and a double back body drop. The Masked Saboteur is calling for it to be over. Tommy breaks up the hold. Has a hold of the Masked Saboteur, sends him into the ropes. Aaron was busy hot dogging but turned around just in time. Oh! Running knee with a super kick. The Masked Saboteur was not phased. Tommy Blackwell with a shoulder tackle. Notice how much the Blackwells are hot dogging to the crowd compared to the Masked Saboteurs. Also notice who are the current tag team champions. Also notice who beat who for the current tag team champions. I'm not saying there's a reason I hate taunting. I'm just saying it's very evident why I hate taunting. Masked Saboteur back in against Aaron Blackwell. Sends him into the ropes. Oh! Shoulder tackle to the lower back, causing the Masked Saboteur to bend the wrong direction. But the Masked Saboteur with some glitz and glamour himself. Aaron drunkenly, I'm only assuming, fell directly on his face. Masked Saboteur has Aaron up. Oh! Short brain buster. Drags him to the drags him into friendly territory. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, no. Aaron out at 2. Big right hand by the Masked Saboteur. Has Aaron's arm tied up, knows about that fastball special, looking to rip his arms apart. Aaron fighting off whatever fireman's carry style maneuver was going to come from that. Masked Saboteur hot dogging. Everybody knows how much I hate that. Just talked about it. But we're going to get a big vertical suplex back into the ring. Oh! Pop up right hand. Aaron goes to stand in the corner. What is he thinking? He had the perfect opportunity to take care of the Masked Saboteur at that point. Perfect opportunity to shut him out. Decided to let him get back up. That's going to be the downfall of the Blackwells. Here we go again. Going for that double team pile driver. Spiking the hell out of him. 1, 2, no. Tommy in to break it up. Tommy's in to break it up. The Saboteurs just wrecking Tommy Blackwell. Tommy fighting his way free, and a clothesline sends him outside. Oh, that's Aaron. I'm pretty sure I said Tommy. Aaron has him up in the electric chair into a revolving elbow, forearm, some move. Ooh, big vertical suplex. That one's easy enough to call. Aaron Blackwell is in a world of hurt right now. Kick to the midsection, gets free of the Masked Saboteur's hold. Masked Saboteur looking to throw him back in the ring. Referee at a count of 7. Oh my God. Oh! Chest right across the ring apron. Keep in mind, that's the hardest part of the ring. Goes for the pin. Tommy's dazed. 1, 2. No, Aaron kicked out at 2. Big arm drag. Judo throw by Aaron Blackwell. Has a hold of the Masked Saboteur. Sends him into the ropes. Oh! Aaron taking a page out of his son's book. Going for the low rope drop kick. Ooh, right to the side of the head. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's all tied up. The next victory. Aaron's going to the corner to celebrate. He thinks it's over. Tommy's taking advantage, attacking the other Masked Saboteur. Went for a big clothesline on Aaron. Aaron sends him into the ropes. Went for that step-up knee. Went for a super kick. Everybody is missing everything. Fatigue has got to be setting in. Aaron with the pop-up. Now he's just punching him in the face. Has the Masked Saboteur in the ropes. Oh! Big forearm. Aaron, tope suicida, in the words of Mauro Ronaldo, which is one of my favorite announcers. But, holy shit. Oh! Kick to the midsection by Masked Saboteur. The Masked Saboteur that is currently being attacked by Aaron Blackwell has been holding his own for a while. Oh, another pop-up right hand. Referee is at a count of 6. Oh! Just a spinning kick by Aaron Blackwell. Does he know he has to have the Masked Saboteur in the ring to win this? Referee at a count of 9. We're almost halfway there. These two are ignoring all of the counts. Aaron finally throws the Masked Saboteur back in. Sends the Masked Saboteur over to Tommy, who looks to be barely holding himself up with the ropes. Oh! Super kick into a package pile driver. The Masked Saboteur manages to take advantage and tagging his partner. Went for a double sledge and missed. Tommy has the other Masked Saboteur. Sends him into the ropes. Oh, with the high-low. Could Aaron get the pin off this? No. He's going to set up. Oh, with the super kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh! Oh! The Masked Saboteur at the last minute. Both the Blackwells are focusing on the Black Saboteur or Masked Saboteur that is not legal. The masks must have confused them. Pop-up punch to the face. The Blackwells have been learning throughout this match. Oh, the other Masked Saboteur's in the ring. I thought Aaron was in some trouble. Ripcord clothesline by the Masked Saboteur. Aaron with a ripcord clothesline of his own. Pandering to the crowd once again. Kicking the Masked Saboteur while he's down. Oh! Gut punch followed by an uppercut. Masked Saboteur kicks him, makes some space. Taking some time to flex. I don't know if I would tag in the bloody Masked Saboteur. We can officially tell the Masked Saboteurs apart. One of them is drenched in blood. The other is not. Going for that pile driver again. Ugh! That is one of the most vicious tag team maneuvers. One! No! The referee got a count of one. The other Masked Saboteur. The ref is down! Everything, all hell is breaking loose right now before your very eyes. Aaron breaks free. Sends the Masked Saboteur hard into the turnbuckle. The ref is still down. It doesn't matter what happens. Ooh. Has the abdominal lock on Aaron Blackwell with the claw. Will Aaron submit? No. Goes for the pin anyways. 1, 2, 3. The Masked Saboteurs retain. Holy shit. That turned out to be one of those matches where you don't care. Like, there's certain people you don't want to win. But at the same time, as long as it's a badass match, everything's fine. I didn't want either one of those teams to win. But they delivered on the badass match end of things. These two teams can fight for the rest of iNCW history, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. The Masked Saboteurs, will they be the only champions to retain? We've got one more match to go, and it's shaping up to be a hell of a match. With our women's match being a clean sweep, with our tag team match being so ridiculously evenly matched. I don't know how to feel right now. That was much better than I anticipated it was going to be. But this match right here, this is almost an iNCW dream match. I loosely use the term almost, or the word almost. Randy doesn't have the following of Info Warrior. But at the same time, Randy hasn't been afforded the opportunities to shine that Info Warrior has. With that being said, Randy has everything to gain in this match. Info Warrior almost has everything to lose. They're not enemies by any stretch of the words. They're just two competitors whose paths have finally crossed. This is going to be a hell of a match. Also, if their paths have crossed before, like last season, if they fought each other, I apologize. But man, that's a lot of information to cram into my head, along with just my regular everyday stuff. So, little matches that don't lead to tag team, or that don't lead to any type of championships or anything like that, it's just real hard for me to keep fresh in the noggin. But this one right here, this could go down in the books as one of the greatest matches of all time. You've got Randy Razor rising from the ashes. I don't know what ashes he was put in, but he's risen from them. Keep in mind, this was supposed to... all three of these matches were supposed to be at the next pay-per-view. They were all supposed to be at the next... I don't really charge you guys to watch. But they were supposed to be at super card or the next big show that I do. But because of y'all, and because y'all sharing out the channel, because of y'all watching religiously, because of your likes, because of your dislikes, because of just your talking about it in general circles of people, we reached 100 subscribers. And now that we're at 100 subscribers, I reward you with 3, well, one, you know, could have been better, but super dominant women's match. A hell of a fucking tag team match that had even me on the edge of my seat. And now I give you this barn burner, to steal a phrase from good old JR, this barn burner of a main event. This is what happens when we reach milestones. You get rewarded, not us. We're just here to give you content. The content we give you gets better and better with each milestone. We've hit 100. Now it's time to hit 200. I don't even know what I would do for a 200 subscriber. That would be out of fucking control. 200 subscribers, I'll put myself in a gauntlet match. I highly doubt there's going to be a gauntlet match option, but I'll put myself in a gauntlet match, and y'all can just watch me try to whoop everybody's ass on the card. Got Randy Razor. Jacked up and ready to go. And we have the Info Warrior sporting the signature Warrior face paint. Don't have any green rocking tonight. Well, he got a little bit of green on his tape, but Info Warrior doing a solid for Randy Razor, and actually wrestling in just regular wrestling attire instead of blue jeans and a t-shirt, showing some respect for the ring. So even he's out here doing some special stuff because we're at 100 subscribers. And here we go. Oh, Randy went for a collar and elbow tie-up. Info Warrior caught him with a mid-kick. Oh! Front face buster. Randy caught the kick and a dragon screw. These two are gonna go to war. They've got their war paint on. Randy with a little bit more than Info Warrior. Oh! Discus clothesline. That rarely lands. I'm surprised Randy let that happen, but he fought his way back almost instantly. And a spine buster from Info Warrior. And a back body drop from Randy Razor. Info Warrior with the clothesline. Stomping on the arms of Randy. Maybe going for a gut wrench suplex here. And yes, oh, kept it locked. Shades of Big Bunny. 2. Going for the triple gut wrench suplex. And a big 3. Info Warrior has had some wars with Big Bunny. Turns out he learned a lot in those wars. Randy with a fireman's carry, not having any of it, and a knee drop to the face. Has Info Warrior in the ropes. What could Randy be thinking here? Oh! Oh! Yanking on that arm, pulling Info Warrior's neck across the top rope. Randy is here for a fight. Oh! Got him with a flapjack. Info Warrior kicking Randy away. Got him with the... Oh! Going for it again. 3 more gut wrench suplexes. And another one. Goes for the Northern Lights and the pin. 1. No. Randy out at 1. Still a lot of fight left. Went for a jumping neck breaker and missed. Dumped on his head right in the corner. Could have hit all the ropes on the way down. Randy's been busted open. That was fucking quick. Oh, big leg drop and an elbow drop, followed by a chop. Info Warrior is tying together all the combos, and Randy is shutting him off at the pass. Oh, blocked the big boot, caught him with a knee. Randy sends Info Warrior into the corner. Kick to the face. Randy going for that running face wash. Oh! All the laces and the bottom of the boot. 1, 2, no. Info Warrior out at 2. Randy setting up in the corner for something. Oh! Went for the punt kick. Info Warrior not having any of it, and a big knee drop. Big clothesline by Randy. Randy's clearly getting frustrated. Oh! Didn't even give a shit. The Info Warrior just kicked him in the gut. And a face buster. Randy is a house of fire, which fits for a barn burner, I'll tell you that. Randy setting up this time for the camera to see. Oh! Right across the nose. His nose is broken off of that. 1, 2, no! Info Warrior out at 2 again. Even though they shown up around the same time, Info Warrior has just a little bit more experience in this environment. Just throwing right hands. Kudos to both these men for keeping it in the ring this long. Oh! Gutbuster on Info Warrior. Randy setting up for that punt kick again. Oh! Kick the fuck out of him. 1, 2. Oh! Strong kick out at 2. Info Warrior was strong with the kick, but he lost a lot of momentum afterwards. That may have been the last of his energy. Info Warrior has Randy up. Going for the giant swing. Center of the ring. Where will he stop? Nobody knows. It's still going. Oh my God. Info Warrior flipping off the crowd. He's supposed to be all about the people. Big clothesline from Info Warrior, followed by another one. Ducks under. Catches a running clothesline. Has Randy up. Oh! 1, 2. Ref, look at the foot. Randy kicked out. Holy shit. How? Info Warrior is beside himself, telling the ref that should have been it. Oh! And the 1776. One, 2, 3. Info Warrior gets the first fall. Randy is back up. Big thrust kick. Looking to tie it up. Maybe put away the Info Warrior right here. Went for the spinning neck breaker. Luther's press by Info Warrior. Raining down some hammer fists. Randy wisely rolls to the outside. Info Warrior, oh! With that front DDT again. Got the sleeper hold locked in. Randy might be fading. Will he be able to make it out of this? Info Warrior had it in. Info Warrior let go. Letting the... Oh, my God. I don't know what they're the resistance of anymore, but I need Randy to win this match right now. That's twice he's flipped off the crowd. I don't... Randy Razor blocking. Ooh, running clothesline in the corner. Go for the pin. 1, 2. No. Info Warrior out at 2. Kick to the lower back. And now another neck breaker. Randy gonna give Info Warrior a taste of his own medicine. Big giant swing from the larger opponent. Ooh! Go for the pin! Go for the pin! Tie it up! The crowd is behind it. Go for the fucking pin! 1, 2, 3. It's all tied up. It is all tied up. Oh, knee to the top of the head. Info Warrior fights free of Randy. Goes for the Northern Lights. Bridges it. 1. No, Randy out at 1. Randy with a fireman's carry takeover. And a big fist drop to the bloodied face of Info Warrior. Randy picking Info Warrior back up, sending him into the ropes. Oh, with a big running clothesline. Steps through. Oh, focusing on the leg. Gonna kill the vertical base of the Info Warrior. Info Warrior trying to fight his way through. Slingshot back to the center of the ring. Randy has been reborn in this match. Big leg drop, calling for it to be over. 1, 2, no, Info Warrior out at 2. The crowd is going nuts for Randy. Info Warrior has basically disrespected. Oh, went for a belly to belly. Info Warrior reversed. Info Warrior has him up. Gonna reverse into the pile driver. That might be it. 1, 2, 3. Info Warrior retains. Randy put up a hell of a fight. My God. For having to wait 2 seasons for these 2 individuals to go to war, that was the match we deserved. Holy shit. Randy proved that he has what it takes to go with the champ. Info Warrior is ecstatic that he still holds his title. Blood-soaked paint, blood-soaked title, blood-soaked ring, and an unconscious Randy Razor. Hell of a match by everyone involved tonight. We saw a new women's champion crowned. We saw a hell of a tag team title defense. We saw a hell of a heavyweight title defense. And all of it was made possible because 100 people in the world decided to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch basically everything we put up here. I said it at the beginning of the show. I've said it on Facebook. It was shared out to Twitter. Thank everyone. A big shout out to everyone. If I could like everyone who subscribed, I would. Just go click all the subscriber names and the little thumbs up button. I really appreciate it to everyone who subscribed to us. Here's to giving you 100 more subscribers worth of badass fucking episodes, whether it be the main card or iNCW Undercard. Just it's great. It's great. I appreciate y'all watching. I see, I don't read the chat very often, but I'm going to make an exception right here. The Cold Bloods will be facing off against the Cold Snakes Sunday in our main event in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I still haven't decided the stipulation. If a representative from the Cold Bloods and a representative from the Cold Snakes would like to meet with me or discuss some type of something for what kind of stipulation we can have, cool. If not, it's just going to be a regular match, and whoever loses has to shut the fuck up. That's just all there is to it. But yeah. So, with all that being said, and I'm slowly but steadily losing my voice, and I'm getting real fucking hungry. Until Sunday, when you can watch us on Twitch, I'm KB Chronic, and y'all have a good one.